Do I have a favorite one? It really changes with time. I feel I connect with people on Instagram on a deeper level because I have a lot of people that I have met over the years and they are still there, just see me, in part of me, my evolution,
Yeah.
and I feel more connected to it. But it really depends. I love all my audiences everywhere. There are very different audiences. The audiences that you have on TikTok, on Instagram, very different from YouTube and everywhere.
That's interesting. Like, do you
Yeah.
actually see in the analytics they're different?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
What is-
The age difference. I, for example, on TikTok, very young audience. I did my account for specific for my Hispanic market, and it's actually in Spanish. But I was, I started doing it in the pandemic, and then I needed like a creative outlet, and then it ended up having like over like 500,000 followers in just a year.
Oh my
And I
God.
was not expecting that at all. And then on Instagram, I feel are people that are more business oriented
Yeah.
and more. So my content there is very different from everywhere. YouTube more long term, like long format video,
Yeah.
where people are more interested into find and learn something more in a deeper way. And Pinterest, it's pretty much all women.
All women.
All women. All women.
Guys on Pinterest.
Yeah, like all women.
My,
For sure.
my husband has an account, and years ago when we first got together,
Really?
I like stalked his account for Christmas ideas, and I bought him some of the stuff on it.
No way.
And he was staring at it, and he was like, "Why did you buy me this?" I'm like, "It was on your Pinterest." And he's like, "I haven't been on Pinterest in forever." It was like stuff he pinned in high school or something.
No way.
And I'm like, "I have failed."
No way. But I'm sure he liked it.
I think he liked one of the things.
That's so interesting. I've never met a guy that has Pinterest.
Well, he doesn't use it.
Well, he doesn't use it, but it's still he like took the time to create the
He
account.
did take the time to create it, and somehow it
that's so
curated
good.
some things.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna get inspired here. The perfect gift. I love
Exactly.
it.
Okay,
I love it.
since we're talking Pinterest,
Yeah.
what is your feed full of? What's like the main thing that ends up on your Pinterest feed?
My Pinterest. Well, I did. I'm an official Pinterest creator. So when I signed with them, I was focusing on a lot of beauty,
Okay.
viral videos all the time. People really love those.
Yeah.
But then when I started growing my brand into more wellness, I started doing more self-love. So that self-love, it's what's pretty much conquering my Pinterest right now.
Nice.
Since a few months ago.
Like other people's too. Like you open it up and that's what your feed is full of?
Well, that's the thing. As a creator, I don't consume Pinterest. I don't pin stuff. I am there just to create and share.
That makes sense.
And that's something I learned from being part of the Pinterest creator community. So I was pushed to do that.
Yes.
And I never use Pinterest as, it's weird. I don't consume social media because I work on it all the time.
Right.
So I am not consuming social media.
Wow.
Like, I really don't consume social media.
I mean, that makes sense. You're
But
busy creating stuff.
It's because it's my work and I don't see it as other people see it. I guess it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. For inspiration, I do other things. I don't like being, when we're working with inspiration, we want to create our own thing. We don't want to copy someone. I'm like, this is what I'm pursuing this. So I try to go to nature and do other creative outlets in order for me to bring something unique to my audience.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I try to stay away from it, because I'm there to create and to share. And of course, I love seeing, when I'm on it, I love seeing what my friends and family are doing. That's why I consume it on the weekends, especially.
I love that. Is your family still, and you said Venezuela is where you're
Yes.
from? Are
Yeah.
they still there?
Yeah, I have family in Venezuela. I have family here now too. Well, I have my cousin here.
Nice.
And I do have most of my family is still in Venezuela.
Yes. That's awesome. How did you come across Modern Day Wife? Like, how did you find it? Or how did they find you?
They contacted me on Instagram, and I was super honored to be part of it. I was excited. I've never heard of them before, and I thought it was like a very inspiring opportunity for me to come and meet with other women that are in business, and that's pretty much what I'm here for.
I love that. What advice? Yeah. What advice do you have for women wanting to start a business? And
I would say follow your gut, follow your passion, what you really know you should be doing, you already know. You just have to remove the noise and believe in yourself. Even if nobody believes in what you have to offer, you have to believe in yourself. And then people will start believing in you.
I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, can I ask you a couple of fun questions?
Sure.
Okay. What is your morning routine like?
My morning routine, it varies. Right now, I wake up and I meditate. I like to be very peaceful first couple of hours. I don't go on anything that has to do with any technology. So I try to be grateful, do affirmation work, and a lot of journaling.
Nice.
And then I think about how do I see my day? What do I see myself doing today? What will make me feel happy and powerful? And I try to visualize it in a very successful way, and that way I feel like I'm more ready to take on the day.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, if you had to choose between fashion or beauty, which would you pick?
Beauty.
Beauty.
100%. Yes, 100%.
I love it. What's your number one skincare or beauty tip?
My skincare beauty tip. I would say, I know you hear about this all the time, but I really do. Like, I've been protecting my skin from the sun since I was a kid. I remember my mom just like putting me sunscreen on all over, and there's a reason why, we have to be able to prevent those spots and wrinkles and all of it. And that starts with taking care of and being able to protect our skin from the sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my number one tip ever.
I love it. And then are you married?
No.
Are you in a relationship or anything? Or single?
I'm single.
Nice. Are you wanting to be in a relationship, or you're like in a happy place?
I'm going to tell you this. I have never been so complete and happy in my entire life. And it's because I'm connected to my purpose. And that's my number one priority right now. And I feel that there's a time for everything, honestly. And right now I'm embracing this time.
I love that. It's beautiful.
Thank you.